it's Mr. Britton here. I'm just going to show you how to make a food chain using PowerPoint. Now I'm using online PowerPoint, which makes it a bit easier. If you want to do that, you Google office365.com and sign in, and you'll be able to go to your online PowerPoint. And it makes it easy, and I'll show you how. So I'm thinking of a PowerPoint, and we're going to start with some grass. It's going to be eaten by a caterpillar that gets eaten by Richmond Park, so it's a parakeet, and that gets eaten by a sparrowhawk. So we need to find some grass. So let's go to the insert menu, go to pictures, and I'm going to go to Bing Pictures, which makes it really quick. I'm not going to take too much care over this like you are, so mine won't be as good as yours, but we search for a picture of some grass. I find a nice grass picture, I put it in, and PowerPoint does the rest for us. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start that grass picture on the top left, make it a bit smaller. Oh, I've got a designer thing open there, I'm going to close that. And then I'm going to put a little caption, so insert text box, and let's just write grass, which is a producer because it makes its own food. So we put that under there. I can come back to that later and put it in a different colour or make it bold, whatever I want. But then I need to show the energy flow from the grass into the caterpillar that's going to eat it. So I go to insert shapes, I find a nice arrow, and I put the put the arrow up there. So the next thing I do, I would like to find what's eating the grass, which is a caterpillar. Insert pictures. Good. Choose my favourite caterpillar. Actually, that's not good. That doesn't get eaten by other creatures very easily because it's horrible and hairy and doesn't taste nice. Those hairy ones often have kind of irritant. Oh, I've chosen it. No, I've got my better one. The hairy ones often have irritant spines, so you really don't want them. So let's go with this one, and then I can put my text box. Now the caterpillar is a. Oh, it's got all kinds of stuff in there. Is a consumer. It's going to consume our producer. It's got all kinds of funny text in there. I've also got some weird alternate text box, which is a downside of using online stuff because they like to do that, and so on. So my PowerPoint shows my food chain going from left to right like you read a book. Now it might have to curl around the corner if it gets too long. There are some curly arrows you can use to do that. Let's just have a look at one. Insert shapes, curly arrow, and of course we, if we're going to go around the corner, we can change our arrow however we want to do that. Right, so that is how you build your food chains. It could be one per slide, or you could have all three on the same slide if you're doing it quite small. But when you come to putting it together and doing a food web, let's get a new slide to do a food web on, we're going to do it slightly differently. Signs come back, don't like that. Don't like all these text boxes, so I get rid of them. Let's just see what a food web looks like. I'm going to steal one, highly unethical, from the internet. We'll search for a food web just to see what they look like. And let's pick this one, whatever it is. Looks like it might be useful for us. Right, let's just so we can all see that, make that bigger. Whoa, that's a rapid enlargement. So this is from somewhere in America. Let's get rid of our alternate text so we can see. No, it doesn't want us to do that. Anyway, what you will see from this food web is that the angles have changed. The producers, which are algae and waterweeds, are now down at the bottom because there's three of them, and your food webs are going up the page from bottom to top. So when you've got your three Richmond Park food webs, food chains, and you come to build the Richmond Park food web, you're going to do it from bottom to top. So for instance, your grass is going to be down at the bottom of the food web, and everything else is going to go up from there, and your arrows are going to get wiggly and complicated. So that's how you construct food chains and a food web using PowerPoint online. You can do it on any other form of PowerPoint. You can do it in your book and take a picture, but please hand in something rather like that. Thank you very much. See you later.